Okay, well, we started the operation in 1977. My father retired and thought it'd be a good idea if we got into making maple syrup because my lot had a lot of maple trees on it. Started out in a copper wash boiler, and from there we graduated to an apartment-sized stove. He was a sheet metal worker, so we made a pan out of sheet metal. Started small, built it up. That was 37 years ago. Whatever. It grown into a bigger operation. Today we tap about 45 trees with 70 taps and get anywhere from 15, 14 to 34 gallons of syrup depending on the year. This year we just got done finishing a batch of syrup and the yield was, what was it doing, 53 to 1 or something? Probably one of the worst yields we've had, but that's just nature, that's the way it is. Interesting, Wisconsin is the 4th largest syrup producer in the country. Vermont is 1st, New York is 2nd, Maine's 3rd, Wisconsin is 4th. So we make a lot of maple syrup here. It's all in the northeastern part of the country. And that's primarily because of the weather. You have to have freezing nights and warm days and maple trees. You get much further west of the Mississippi, you don't have a lot of maple trees. And you can't go too much further south and you don't have the weather, so it's northeastern part of the state, the country. We've been using the bags, 3-gallon bags and sheet metal holders since we started. Works out well for us. Have a lot of fun with the Girl Scouts and Cub Scouts coming over to visit, and met them today. And always interesting. Get the little ones involved. Contains about 450 gallons of sap, boiled in 4 sub-batches. We boil about 100 gallons, 100 plus, 120 gallons at a time, and then get it down to just about syrup, take it out and put it in the refrigerator, accumulate that till we get 4 of those, put it back in, and that makes about 10 gallons of syrup. It didn't run much through the middle of March, just kind of dribbled out of the trees. Managed to get 200 gallons of sap, and then Dwayne came over and helped. We picked up like 300 gallons of sap in 2 or 3 days, so 3 days I guess it was. Oh, 4 days it was. It was over 4 days. You came the first evening. So we're putting it all back in. Came out just about the right thickness to start with when I got it up to boiling. And right now we're getting it out, filtering it, and bottling it. She's right there? She's right there. Check the temperature once. A lot of times I use the temperature at this phase of the operation to see how close it is. When it starts to foam up, that's when you got to be careful. Should be like 211.
The batch is nice and crystal clear.
Pushes it down through, keep it hot, and it flows easily. If it gets cold, it gets soft, it doesn't flow very well. And it works.
A little bit of sweetness.
Wayne, you want some ice cream and maple syrup?
Sure, thank you.
Why are you taking so many pictures?
Twist his arm.
This is what I do. I like to do.
That's where it is when it's hot. When it's cold, then it comes down to there.
Gotcha.
So
So once it gets to that level of thickness, then boom, they know it's done, and they can pull it off. And
You have to pull it down.
Yep, cool it down.
And then eat it.
And then they can, yeah, pull it off the heat. You don't have to boil it off anymore. So it's as thick as it needs to be.
Do you eat all that maple syrup?
Nope.
You don't? What do you do with it?
We give it away.